So hello everyone. I was not thinking of doing a question related to differential equation this soon, but then I came across this question and I felt that this is pretty important and can be a bit tricky, so I decided to do this one. So this too is an example of linear differential equation. So we're going to change that into the form of linear differential equation. So first of all, we have to make the coefficient of dy over dx is 1. So we are going to divide both the sides by 1 plus x. That way we'll get rid of 1 plus x on the numerator side of dy over dx. 1 over x, 1 plus x. So you know about this p dx, and over here in this question this is p. So let's rub this. It's just for understanding purposes. So what we can do is we have to integrate x over 1 plus x dx. So how to integrate this can be a tricky question as well, but then it's pretty simple. Add 1, subtract 1. That way you can create different integrals. So 1 plus x over 1 plus x dx minus 1 over 1 plus x dx. So they cancel each other out. So the integration of 1 is of course x minus ln 1 plus x plus c. But then since we're going to keep it in power, we don't have to mention the c over here. We mention it at the end. And one thing that you must have noticed is there's a minus sign over here, and the standard form has plus. So we have to consider the minus sign as well. So there must be a minus outside. So that means it multiplies the answer as well. And finally, the integrating factor is e to the power this thing. So e to the power ln 1 plus x minus x. So that can be written as e to the power ln, what is it, 1 plus x, right? 1 plus x times e to the power minus x. Over here we get 1 plus x. You know that they two kind of cancel each other's effect out. If you want to see, then you can use help of the properties of logarithm, and this thing remains as it is, or you can write it as divided by e to the power x, laws of indices. So this is the integrating factor. Now you multiply this thing with the standard equation, that is this. Let's change the color of the pen, and what you will have is, this is the beginning of a new step. 1 plus x over e to the power x multiplies dy over dx minus xy over 1 plus x is equal to 1 over 1 minus x, 1 plus x times 1 plus x in bracket, and that multiplies this term is multiplying. There's no space, so I'm just writing you so that you understand this. Or wait a minute, let's write this in small handwriting. Till then you guys can copy it in your notebooks so that you don't waste time, or you can just skip forward. Dy over dx minus xy over 1 plus x is equal to 1 minus x, 1 plus x, 1 plus x over e to the power x. This 1 plus x cancels this 1 plus x, beginning of a new step again. And this can be written as, here we are using the formula, the product rule of derivative. If you don't know about it, then you can check my previous videos where I have told you. So if you open this thing, then you will get this using the product rule of derivative. That's pretty simple. So is equal to 1 minus x, this times dx. The dx from this side goes over here, so it's not a very big deal. Now let's integrate both the sides, and derivative and integration are just opposite in nature, so they cancel each other's effect here. Y times x plus 1 over e to the power x, and while integrating here, if you express it this way, it will be easier for you to understand, and we are going to use the eilate rule, which I've talked about a lot in my previous videos. So isolate rule is uh, uh, which tells us which term to be considered as u, which should be differentiated, which should be integrated in the formula. So your A stands for algebraic, yeah, that's right, and E starts for exponential. So this is E and this is algebraic. So what we are going to do is we are going to integrate this term and differentiate this term. So let's move to the next page. So what we will have is the left hand side remains as it is, not a very big problem, and the right hand side we will write it as 1 minus x integrating e to the power minus x dx, and then minus again curly bracket if you want to write it, differentiating 1 minus x with respect to x, and this multiplies, this is the same term, e to the power minus x dx, you integrate it once again, and then you close the curly bracket, and this it is. So for now I think it's taking a lot of space. Let's consider this entire thing as maybe a. So you know a is equal to, so that we don't give out a lot of space to it, uh, wait, yeah, the confusing part is done, by the way. Now it's just simple integration. So yeah, if you find the derivative of this one, you'll get minus 1, and then here on it's very simple, this term cancels this one, and a is equal to, I'll try to move fast now, minus plus, yeah, I think you've already understood what I'm trying to do here, plus c. So this minus multiplied whatever is in the numerator. So now let's replace the value of a, write it as this is equal to e to the power x multiplies whatever is in the other side, so x minus 1 plus 1 plus c. So you know this and e to the power x cancel each other out, and same happens here as well, and c multiplied by e to the power x. So this minus 1 and plus 1 cancel each other out, therefore y x plus 1 is equal to x plus c to the power c e to the power x. So there you go, this is the final answer to this question. Not very difficult. Only thing that you need to remember is while finding the integrating factor, I think over here, yes, and the rest are pretty simple. So yeah, there you go, this is the final answer to this question. I hope you learned how to do this, and hope to see you in my next videos. Thank you.